Fleetwood Mac is a groundbreaking band, which a lot of people know from their association in Los Angeles with Tusk and other albums recorded with Christine McVie and Stevie Nicks as female vocalists. But in fact, when it was originally founded, it was an all-male blues band, and the lead guitarist was Peter Green. Over the course of 50 years, they had a number of guitarists come and go. But when Bob Welch, who went on to a solo career, quit in 1974, Lindsey Buckingham was a hot commodity. And he was in a band with Stevie Nicks. They were a pair. And when John McVie and other members of Fleetwood Mac approached Lindsey Buckingham to join the band, he said, "I'm a package deal. If Stevie Nicks can't come in, I'm not going to join the band." And at the time, both Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham had reservations about joining the band. And Stevie Nicks told Lindsey Buckingham, "Hey, they're paying us $200 a week. We can take that money, save up, and we can always quit. It isn't really necessary that we stay with them for a long period of time." Fast forward to 2018, and Fleetwood Mac had a concert tour that was scheduled to go worldwide, and they were a very hot commodity. Not getting $200 a week, but instead between 12 and 14 million each member of the band was the expected take from this tour. Lindsey Buckingham had a solo career going, and he approached the band and said, "Listen, while we're touring, when we have off days, I would like to be able to play some smaller venues and not have it interfere with the tour itself." Lindsey Buckingham received a notice that he was fired. "You're out of the band." And he was indirectly told, ultimately in an email from Christine McVie, that Christine had nothing to do with it. And in fact, it was Stevie Nicks that had ordered him fired, and that, in fact, that was the ultimate reason as to why he wasn't going to tour. He hired some of the finest litigators there are in the country, Loeb and Loeb, and prepared a complaint for breach of contract, breach of fiduciary duty, that laid out the history of Fleetwood Mac, and essentially said that the stuff that they had done when he was away from the band hadn't sold very well, and that he was responsible for the fact that they were going to be generating all of this money. Reasonably shortly after the lawsuit was filed, it was settled, and Lindsey Buckingham went on CBS this morning and said he didn't really want to twist the knife, and in fact, he was happy with the ultimate result of the settlement, notwithstanding that he didn't tour. And in Rolling Stone, Stevie Nicks commented that there was a very specific reason why they weren't touring with Lindsey Buckingham, and that was that his behavior over 35 years made it apparent that they absolutely could not be in confined spaces and tour with Lindsey. And if you think about it, that's really saying something, that in terms of rock star excesses, and in terms of somebody that's intolerable to be around, Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham originally were a pair at $200 a week. They were each going to get 14 million, and they just couldn't make it work. John Belcher, law offices of John Belcher, Rock, and the Law.